You're dealing with some crazies. Darian, this is the Padded Room Podcast. You found us, you sons of bitches. You finally found us, and now we're going to bring you a full week's worth, or at least a good hour and a half, of horror news and other fun things. We have fun items for you. All kinds of poppers and piñatas and possibly some finger sandwiches and other hors d'oeuvres. We don't know. We don't know which way we're going with this just yet. But I'm not alone this weekend, mates, because my main man, Dusty, is back.
I have risen.
He has risen from the nasal cavities of his own weird face-boring surgery, whatever. What did you do, bro?
Well, you know, when you grow up in your rowdy boy, as we were.
Is that a gay thing?
No, I'm talking, the high school we went to.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
You get yourself in a few scuffles, right?
I think I still have the Worcester High School record for the longest fight.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, so there's that. But
okay. My go-to was always, go for the double leg, right? And
okay.
For some little ground and pound.
Sure.
Well, hence, when you go for the double leg, you might catch a knee or an elbow, or a fist to the schnozola as you're going for the double leg. Mm-hmm. So over the years, after multiple strikes to said nose, I had a deviated septum.
Oh no!
And then the right side, the right nostril, basically was all clogged up from the deviated septum. So went in there and he straightened me out and hogged out all the crap that was in there.
Hogged out all the crap. That sounds like a weird thing, man.
Well, that's what he said, that like what happens if you get a septum.
Did he use the phrase hogged out?
No, this is my Cliff's Notes of Doctor Talk.
Okay, all right.
My Doctor Talk for dummies, right?
Yeah. So what I did was I got my 240 cal, and then I went in there with a radiator circulating bandsaw.
Gave a little ream job to the old right nostril. Because you got to clean all that shit out. Because I guess when you get a deviated septum, the other side, the right side that's bigger, it fills in with a bunch of crap. So like your body will fill the space.
Okay.
I guess,
okay.
And which clogged it. So
sure.
I basically couldn't breathe through my right nostril for 25 fucking years.
Okay. Wow.
So
all
yeah.
Right.
And so then Monday they pulled the splints out. And it was fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah?
Like night and day. I was like, holy shit.
I can breathe!
My nose works.
I can breathe!
It was awesome.
Nice!
Fucking awesome.
Nice.
So, yeah, and then Tuesday, I was just still on the, downslide from all the, shit. So that's why last week. So,
well,
and I was nasally. I wasn't sexy nasally.
That's why I wanted to get you in here.
I wasn't like, sexy
no,
Janine Milnitz.
But I totally wanted to hear your thoughts
on
the
told you.
Prom Night remake and what could have... I mean, it's not a good movie, but I feel like...
That's exactly what it sounded like. Droopy Dog.
That's what I wanted to... Yeah, Droopy Dog.
Yeah.
Will you tell us a story, Uncle Rico, please?
That's exactly what it would have sounded like. And I didn't want to subject myself or you guys to that nonsense.
Oh, we needed it. We needed it, Dusty, in our life.
Oh, shit.
Speaking of deviated septums, Miss Monica is also in the house. What's up, baby doll?
I am here.
Now,
I'm getting tanned.
Of course you are. You're probably on fire as we speak.
What is it, 120 down there?
Monica Kruger is here, everybody. Your favorite piece of alligator skin luggage. Monica, you and I once had a long, drawn-out discussion about the boogers that we pick in the morning and what we do with said boogers. Your move was to wipe it on the corner of the mattress. Is that correct? Dude, I'm going to tell you, I've never been so hot for Miss Monica in my life.
I'm surprised you didn't just feed it to one of your 6-pack of Savage Mutts.
Oh, God. You don't feed your boogers to your dogs, bro.
You don't?
Way.
Do you do that? Will they even eat them?
Oh, they love it.
Really? Dogs eat boogers.
Oh, they love it.
Okay. Well, apparently I just found my new booger disposal method.
Gross.
Right on, Monica. How is things in Arizona?
Same old, same old. You
Hot as
can't
shit?
go outside right now.
What is our top temperature these days?
Today it was 111.
Get fucked.
It's monsoon season, so it's really humid too.
Okay, so you might get like a rain cool-off situation. Is that what we're hoping for?
No, the rain is hot also.
Okay, but it's still wet, so, it's better than just the dry heat, I imagine, yeah?
Oh, no, I would rather have the dry heat because this mugginess, it's like, you're suffocating.
Okay.
You can't even breathe.
Okay, that's
You're really selling Phoenix, Monica.
Yeah, not interested. Not interested.
Don't move here.
Wasn't planning on it.
Move to the state.
I'll fly over it on my way to, Nebraska or somewhere else. I don't know. It's anywhere but there, really. Don't stop there.
Oh, you only come here in November and December. That's it.
Is it, like, manageable in those months?
Oh, yeah. It's like 65 to 70.
65. We're shoveling our fucking driveways in those months, Monica.
But I'd prefer shoveling driveways too.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
I'm a 4-season kind of a guy.
Me too. I like my fall and my spring and all that stuff.
I want to have to wear a flannel.
I'll take a flannel
on Halloween.
Yeah, I like chili. I own probably 102 hoodies.
Sure, me too. Yeah.
So
hoodie season is the best.
Yeah.
The parole officer keeps buying Dixon flannels, and I'm like, why are you buying those? You're never going to wear those.
You're giving money away.
Send them up here, Monica. I'll wear them.
You're giving them away is what you're doing. I'm buying these so that I can send them to the thrift store in 4 years is what I'm doing. Good job.
If I lived in Phoenix, I would never wear sleeves. It would just
Why would you?
Suns out, guns out, 24/7.
Sure, dude. That's the only... I'm sure gyms and... if there's like an arm butter store or some kind of a baby oil emporium, those guys are killing it.
These people, if you see the people that live here, they wear jeans and hoodies and beanies, and I'm like, what is wrong with these people?
I think I know what it is because like I've been to the Middle East and everybody over there is like dressed in ninja suits. Basically, they're wrapped from head to toe, and it's just like it. They stay that they're hot and they're miserable, but they're staying out of the sun, which keeps their skin from blistering and peeling. I think that's the modality.
Okay.
I don't know.
Fuck
that. Speaking of disgusting, horrible shit, we got a horror show to get into here, inmates. We got horror news and listener mail, all the usual stuff. I say we kick it off with a little of the old horror news, you maniacs.
Let's do it.
Horror news.
Alrighty, Dusty is frothing at the bit with a hot, right off the press news piece. What do you got, Dusty?
The only thing I got, I didn't do a lot of homework, was they dropped the release date and a new trailer for Hellraiser Revival, the video game.
It looks good.
Looks so good.
Yeah.
Real good.
I don't know. I mean, so here's what's going on. We got this sandbox horror movie video game resurgence. We had the Predator game, which was actually pretty cool. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Now we have a Halloween game. And
but they're all kind of following the same, what do you call it? Like
it's like
theme as far as like 1 verse 4 or 1 verse many, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this one, it's basically from what I gathered, I read the synopsis and looked at the trailer, I think it was your fiance, girlfriend, whatever, gets taken by the Cenobites.
Yeah.
And you have to go basically fight your way through hell and all faces of, evil.
Nasty BDSM, Clive
chains,
Barker,
fucking spikes,
finger in the butt, kind of a
all
deal.
This shit. So you basically have to fight your way to get to your lady friend there.
But so here's what I'm hot and bothered for about this one. Actually has a solo mode.
Yes, yeah.
That is the biggest drawback of all these horror games, is that I have to play with people. I don't like people, Dusty.
I don't either.
I don't like them. I don't like any of them.
Only a select few.
No, yeah. I don't really like those guys.
But no, it looks fun.
It looks pretty good.
Because it's a single, like you said, it's a first person, so you're basically looking down at your hands getting ripped up by fucking chains and things.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see any weapons per se in the trailer, so I don't know how it's going to actually function.
Either way, I'm into it.
Yeah,
I'm into it. Totally cool.
Yeah, that's all I had.
That's all you got? Okay.
Drops on October 8th.
October 8th.
If anybody's looking for a birthday present for your boy here, Hellraiser Revival.
By your boy, he means him, and his birthday is October 15th.
Oh, look at you.
Look at me go! October 15th, the Ides of October for old Dusty here. We will be sending out a QR code with a pre-order link just for Dusty's birthday. Find that at paddedroompodcast.com. All right, Monica, you got anything for us?
Yeah, I got 3 movies that you should be watching for.
Okay.
And one of them is based on a true story of the Sunset Strip killers.
Okay.
Did you guys know about this story?
I did.
I don't think so. A lot of true crime shit that I watched or listened to, I don't remember this one. Or I probably heard of it and I just forget it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the release date on this one is July 10th. But after reading about the movie, and so it's about a couple who go out and kill people for lust. It's a sexual serial killer.
Sexual.
But after reading the true story, I lived in that neighborhood and snuck out at night with these people around.
I was about to say, Monica, if I'm not mistaken, you and I both lived in that region about that time.
Yeah, we had so many weirdos out there.
Dude, Los Angeles, early 80s. This is like a weird snapshot of America because it's L.A., Hollywood, pre-AIDS, but still with cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
So you're like in a sweet spot of just fucking fuck, everybody's fucking everybody else. And not only the Sunset Strip killers, but you also had Richard Ramirez.
Mm-hmm.
You had the, what was it called? Not the Hollywood the John Holmes thing. What did they call that? Not the Hollywood Killer, but there's a name for it. But anyway, it's like all of these weird sex serial killer crimes were happening in the same area about the same time. And if you really want to bake your noodle, there's like one police detective. His name was Ray Salerno, and he's the guy that busted all of them. He like ran through them. Richard Ramirez, Hollywoodland, also the Hillside Strangler.
Hillside Strangler, yeah.
Same time.
It was on the tip of my tongue.
Same time, same general area. He was like a super cop. And he went through, I think he probably was the basis of Dirty Harry, because he had like 3 partners get killed in the line of action, and he would just run through the next one. And they would go catch the next serial killer.
That guy I want to be partners with this guy.
Yep. No, he'd get killed. All these partners of his.
No, I'm saying, like the next guy, he's like, he's got kind of a bad track record with partners.
But he was like a super cop back then. Bananas. Anyway, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, Monica.
Yeah, so that's coming out, and then we got this one. It should be cool because we never really have creatures, but it's coming out June 23rd, and it's called Round the Decay.
Round the Decay. Okay.
Yes.
Sounds like a zombie movie.
Yeah, well, it's a monster movie.
Okay.
So it's about a girl who moves back to her hometown and some secret comes out.
Ooh.
If you see the cover of it, if you see like these big teeth in the background, so I'm all, and I saw the trailer, so I'm looking forward to this one.
Okay.
And then one more is called Rose of Nevada.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Is this a movie
Nevada.
about you?
No. This is coming out on June 19th on VOD, and it's about a ship that disappeared, and like 20 years later, the ship reappears.
Okay.
So,
we don't have a lot of ocean around these parts.
Yeah, the ship was called Rose of Nevada.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right, that makes more sense.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But, I'm looking forward to that one, too. It's supernatural. So
okay,
watch
sounds
for those
interesting.
this month.
Yeah, totally. I'm into it. That all you got, kiddo?
And that's all. Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Scream 7?
Isn't there already a Scream 7?
Of course there is, and it's now available on Blu-ray and 4K.
I think it's actually available on Paramount Plus, too.
I'm sure it is.
Or Peacock.
But for all you physical media buffs out there, you can go ahead and buy that if you're interested.
All right.
I just found myself a $15 Scream box set, Scream 1, 2, and 3 on Amazon.
That's all you really need.
I could do without 3.
Yeah.
If I could get Scream 1, 2, and 4... That I feel like that's all I need.
Better.
Really. Yeah, Hayden Panettiere makes that collection complete.
Whatever happened to her?
She married Vladimir Klitschko, and now she's
having babies.
Probably.
Yeah.
Wild Russian.
Oh, they're divorced.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're divorced, and then she had a mental breakdown.
Oh no!
And now she came out, and she made a movie recently. I watched it.
What do you mean by she came out?
Oh, no, she came out of the psych ward.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Better that than the closet.
She was a miserable person.
Oh, no. She's too hot to be miserable. Oh, what else we got here?
How they did it.
How they did what?
You know, how they had
because she's so short and he's so giant?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, where there's a will, there's a way, baby doll.
I think there was a lot of cowgirl going
on. Lubrication. Mike Flanagan's The Exorcist has officially wrapped production, so I'm sure we can look forward to that in another year, give or take. Mark Hamill, you know the name?
Yes.
Yes.
You especially should know the name.
I do know the name.
He has joined the cast of Twisted Metal Season 3. You guys watching the Twisted Metal at all?
I saw the first season, haven't got around to the second. Is it good? Or
I saw the first season and was forbade from the second because Sweet Tooth gave my daughter nightmares. So
no more Sweet Tooth on the TV until Daffy is a little older.
Unless I can sneak it in somehow, maybe under the bed on my phone with earbuds in, possibly.
Need to get yourself an iPad.
I do.
And you can watch it on the couch while they're watching, whatever they want to watch.
Oh, no, because whatever I'm doing is what they want to do. So if I'm on the iPad, suddenly they want to play the alligator game or whatever the fuck.
I forgot your children still like you. I'm at the mode where, hey, what are you doing? Go in my room. Okay, see
bye.
You later.
I look forward to it. I'm interested. Greg Nicotero, you know that name, right?
Yeah.
He has joined the special effects team of Twilight of the Dead. Do you guys know what Twilight of the Dead is?
Is this Dawn of the Dead, continuation?
So this was a unfunded movie that George Romero wrote somewhere between, I want to say, Dawn of the Dead and Land of the Dead. So we're probably talking mid-'90s. Weird timeline here where he was actually contracted to make a Resident Evil movie. And he wrote it, and he had the full treatment ready to go, but the studio didn't like it.
I heard about this.
I think there's a documentary about it.
You know what they're talking about? Okay, I know exactly where I saw this. They were talking about this on In Search of Darkness 95 to 99, which I finally finished when I was laid up with my nasal passages.
I'm somewhere around the 9-hour mark, and I'm working my way towards the end.
Yeah, that was what I guess we'll get into. What are you looking at? But they went through a little segment. You know, they have all these little segments between the years.
Yeah.
One of the segments were things that could have been or whatever.
Okay.
And they talked about the George Romero Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
So this is that, or this is kind of... Oh.
So this is the movie that he wrote just before that, if I understand the timeline correctly. This was supposed to be the next installment in the... if you want to call it a franchise, I don't know, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead.
Okay.
And then it was going to be Twilight of the Dead.
Gotcha.
Instead, he got contracted to make the Resident Evil movie, which never happened. Mm-hmm. And somewhere in the midst of all that, he got fucked around, or he fucked somebody around. And then came Land of the Dead, and then Diary of the Dead, and the Survival of the Dead. So this was supposed to be a congruent piece of the Living Dead franchise / storyline somehow. So I'm interested. Greg Nicotero has joined the special effects team, so we can at least look forward to some kick-ass zombies.
Sure.
I'm into that part.
Did you also, one little other snippet about that, little what could have been, did you know John Carpenter was like on the verge, like right there, almost starting principal production on a Creature from the Black Lagoon movie?
Yeah. So
that would have been fucking sick.
Yes.
I saw they had like renderings of what the creature would look like, and I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
That one has been kicked around. I think Rob Zombie had
he wanted to do it too?
Well, I think they paid him for it, or they gave him like one of those weird IP contracts, intellectual properties, where it's like, okay, we might make it, we might not, but you're not allowed to make it for anybody else. It's, from what I understand, it's the best thing you can get in Hollywood, because you're basically
getting paid for nothing
to not do something. Okay, which is exactly what I would love to do, because I cannot do anything, Dusty.
Sure.
What do you need me to not do? What do you need me to not do? I'll not do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You tell me.
I promise I won't put any effort into making that movie.
I will not fucking do that. Whatever you just told me to do, I won't. But, that Creature of the Black Lagoon thing's been kicked around. There was, back when, before, everybody took a big fat dump on the Tom Cruise Mummy movie. There was supposed to be a big
Universal Monsters universe.
Dark universe thing going on, but who knows if that's ever going to happen, ever, because you guys suck. Lastly, does the name Thorder Palsson ring any bells?
I know Thor Bjornsson.
He
The Mountain.
made a movie called The Damned, which I'm sure I've seen. Does that ring any bells, Monica?
No, but I know what you're going to say.
What am I going to say?
You're going to bring up Dead by Daylight?
You bet your fucking sweet tits I am. He is actually confirmed to direct the Dead by Daylight movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm interested.
So are they going to have all the Kirkland brand horror icons?
Probably, because they can't get any kind of contractual clearance. But it's Blumhouse too, so.
Well, Blumhouse has Michael Myers.
Yes, and
don't they have Jason now?
Yeah, but they can't be used in conjunction with anything other than their own franchises.
Okay.
Because there's a Halloween standalone video game on the way out.
Yes.
Jason Voorhees did just go to the Fog. He's now a playable character in Dead by Daylight.
Yes.
And so is Art the Clown.
Oh, is he?
Yes, because this is Dead
I've
by
logged
Daylight.
onto that like in forever.
It's been a minute for me. They laid it on pretty heavy with the gay stuff.
Yeah.
And it got a little taxing. If I'm going to get killed, it's fine. But I don't need a pride flag waved in my face while I'm getting killed. So there's that. That's all we got on the horror news. You guys ready for some listener mail?
Yep.
Let's do that.
Listener mail.
Boom shakalaka. We got all kinds of things happening. We got emails. We got voicemails. Things are going down tonight in the padded room. Let's start things off with an email, shall we? All the way from Sydney, Australia. Here comes our main man, Team.
Hey, Team.
Right.
Okay, hopefully he's going to sort something out for us, because it's been a subject of confusion lately. Subject line, hello, I'm chuffed.
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 Okay.
Chuffed. I think that's the phraseology that we were going for. Uh-huh. Hey, guys and girls, how are you this week? I'm great. Thanks for asking. Apologies for the non-contact over the past few weeks. My grandma passed away, and it has hit me pretty hard.
Sorry, bud.
Tim, we're sorry to hear that, man.
I'm sorry about that.
I was trying to think of a movie where somebody's grandma rises from the grave and eats people, but nothing's really coming to mind.
Haven't made that one yet.
Is there a Grandma's Day or something like that? I don't know, Tim. Sorry. I just want to thank Mr. Tom Hardy for the love on our new theme music for Dummies of Horror, and would also like to explain that what he is saying. He is saying chuffed. Chuffed. Chuffed is a British informal word meaning very pleased, happy, or proud about something. Hope that clears things up. He's Australian. Why is he speaking British?
I
chuffed.
Don't know.
I'm chuffed. We're chuffed. Been chuffed. I'm chuffing. To chuff. We can chuff.
I've got a chuff.
A chuffer. I'm chuffering. I'm chufade? No, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. On our next episode of Dummies of Horror, we are reviewing the entire Howling franchise. Oh, you fucking asked for it, Tim, because that thing is like 11 movies long, and they go...
They're doing it all in one shot?
I hope not.
Oh, buddy.
I hope that's like a 9-hour show, and those things get dumber and dumber and dumber as the franchise goes on.
They lost me at marsupials.
Oh, God, that was so stupid. The freaking kangaroo things, get the hell out of here. Question for you guys. Some people call the Howling franchise the worst franchise in horror. What would you say is the worst franchise? What would you say is the worst franchise? Is the horror subgenre? I don't know.
I think he's trying to say in the horror subgenre.
Okay, that's all I have this week. Much love. Good question, Tim.
I'd have to ponder that one.
I got it.
I think I got it, but you go ahead, Monica.
Oh, I got mine.
The Hellraiser.
What?
She's that's very yeah.
You mean after one? Are we saying like after one they suck?
Yes.
Because two wasn't terrible.
2 wasn't bad, but after that, they just went to fucking shit city.
I agree, but I'm going to give you a grace period.
I didn't mind Bloodlines.
Up to Bloodlines.
Yeah.
Bloodlines was good. After that, right down the craparola. I'm going to do you one better, and I'm going to tell you why I'm right and you're wrong with a little franchise called Amityville.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason why, and I don't even know that you can
I don't think you can count that as a franchise.
Well, see, here's the thing.
It's just they slapped the name on something.
That's exactly what... Amityville, the name Amityville is public domain.
Uh-huh.
I could literally take a shit in the toilet and call it the Amityville toilet, and that would... There's nothing you can do to stop me. So there are a metric ton of really bad horror movies, some found footage... some fucking Amityville where they blast the house into space. Amityville, what was it, Zombinado or something like that? Dude, it just gets dumber and dumber and dumber as the... I don't know. I'm going to say Amityville because that's dog shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I was going to go straight for Sharknado just because of how fucking ridiculous it was. And I didn't even... All of them were fucking poo.
No, that's a
me.
Good one too, yeah.
Like, what the fuck am I watching?
That's
like,
it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if he's talking about something that starts off good and then just goes down the shitter, then I think I might have to agree with, The Howling.
Okay.
Monica makes a good point. Well, I can't say Hellraiser because the first 3, I think I handle, right?
3 was pretty wacky.
Not 3, I guess 1, 2, and 4 was Bloodlines.
Yes.
So I guess, you could take a step there. The Howling... 1 is good. I like 1. I watched that on my 31 for 31.
2 is basically spank bait.
Yeah, 2 is okay just because of the
TNA.
All of it, yeah. And then it just, after that it just
went to
garbage.
Shit. So I'll do you one better. Here's another question. Steepest drop-off.
You'd have to go from 1 was... great.
1 was great.
And then 2 was, holy fuck,
2
this is
took
terrible.
A fat dump.
Okay, that's a tough one.
I've got my answer preloaded.
You got it?
Yeah.
Go.
Any thoughts, you two, before I give mine?
No, let's hear it.
The Crow.
Oh, yeah. Agreed.
I
concur, Dr. Brock.
Well, thank you very much. I'm not furious at City of Angels.
No, they're all fucking shit.
After it is Brandon Lee. Pretty good dump.
Yeah.
After that. And I'm not mad at the remake either. I'm not really. City of Angels was not what we wanted. What was the other one? Salvation was basically a sci-fi original, and then you had the one with Edward Furlong where he sharpies. You use a sharp. Where he's living.
I don't think I even watched anything after.
It had Tito Ortiz in it.
So.
Okay, well you don't need to.
God.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, bro. Also, Amityville 2 wasn't that bad. Amityville 3D was also pretty good. Had Meg Ryan in it. But like from first movie to second piece of shit.
Like first movie is good, rewatchable. We like it. You never want to watch anything ever else again. Is there one in that vein? I'm trying to think.
That's it.
The Night of the Living Dead.
I was going to say Return of the Living Dead.
That's what I'm saying.
You said Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, yes, Return of the Living Dead. Yes,
because it went from this hardcore punk rock zombie apocalypse.
I meant Return of the
to a kid, basically a kid movie, and then from there it just fucking
horrible.
A lot of people love Night of the Living or Return of the Living Dead Part 3 for some reason.
Oh God!
No.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's a Bon Jovi music video with a zombie in it. Is what I feel.
I liked it as a youth just because she sticks the
bubbies.
Glass. Yeah,
a lot of bubbies in there.
Yeah,
and the Mexicans I thought were hilarious.
But now I watched it not too long ago.
We got to fight that bitch, homie. We're gonna fight that woman. Wow.
But yeah, it's terrible.
Monica, what do you think? Any thoughts on the subject? Jaws. Well,
Tim's going to castrate you.
No, Jaws 2 was not that bad.
Oh. Jaws was okay.
I can't stand 3.
Really?
The theme park one?
Yeah.
No.
I thought that was 4 now. 4 ruined somebody's career. Literally. The Last Starfighter guy. Yeah. Lance Guest. Yes. Well, you think about that, Monica. We're going to keep going with the listener mail here. I think we have some voicemails coming at us.
Okay.
Here comes our main man in Alabama. Alan is in the house.
What's going on, Alan?
Added room. What's up?
What's up, big dog?
Everybody's doing good. Let's see, Mr. Darian, I do believe you're Cabin Fever.
Easy peasy.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I decided not to watch the Prom Night remake.
I don't blame you.
I do believe the knife he is using, because I remember it from the trailer, is made by Cold Steel. I cannot remember the model of it. I remember wanting to get it, but it being around $500 for a folding knife.
Leave it to Alan.
Anyway.
Small price to pay
what
for a
have I
good
watched
knife.
this week? I watched They Will Kill You. That was a 10 out of 10.
I heard good things.
So good, buddy.
Yeah.
Highly recommended it. And then through a painkiller haze due to some kidney stones.
Oof.
Apparently I watched a lot of Scooby-Doo. Anyway, hope everybody's good. I'll talk to y'all later.
The jam right there.
That sounds
painkillers in Scooby-Doo?
Painkiller, yeah. Exactly. Throw a little shot of JMO in there. Oh,
yeah.
That's a Saturday night, baby.
Well, I don't want to try to rip my wife's face off to try to find out who the Old Man Wilkins, and I would have got away with it as one for you meddling kids. Right on, Alan. You nailed it on the, what are you looking at, of course. That's a layup, so, I mean, it's kind of hard to miss that one, right? I could have thrown you a curve and done the remake, but I only saw it once, and I don't remember much about it, so fuck that. Alrighty, thanks for calling in, Alan. Here comes our other main man, Mr. Tom Hardy's in the house.
What's going on, Tom Hardy?
Hey-yo!
Hey-yo! Padded room. How's my favorite degenerate?
What's up, big dog?
I do hope everyone is doing well.
Dusty
is
is back.
Get in there real
He
quick.
is.
On the educating department, man. Got to be cabin fever.
Nailed it.
That's right where you need to keep them, right in that toughness.
That level of difficulty? Okay.
That one away, but fuck me, man.
I can do
was
that.
The one for me.
All right.
Fuck, what else is going on? In the what are you looking at department?
What you got?
I watched that Psycho Killer movie.
I
tried to watch it before you guys did, but I just couldn't finish it before that episode. But hey, man, I thought it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Probably, I think you guys may have mentioned this, kind of veered more into the action movie than a horror flick.
Yeah.
And I think you always get that when there's like gunplay, even if it's like a serial killer. If there's like gunplay, it just kind of seems to veer into that.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah. All in all, though, I still thought it was a pretty good flick. I thought it was interesting. Anyway, that's all I got. Hope all is well. Love you like family. Bye now.
Love you too,
Thanks,
Tom
bud.
Hardy. Thanks for calling in, man. He brings up a good point. The differential between horror and action horror.
Well, I think you'd have to call action horror, like you said. Action movie, I think Lethal Weapon.
Sure.
Terminator has horror elements, but I still consider that Terminator 2, I should say, is more action. I'd say Terminator 1 is more horror.
Yeah.
Because it's got the slasher formula,
the pacing,
right? Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it's probably a subgenre of the horror genre as far as, like you said, action horror.
So, I mean, if you think about it, gunplay can't be the dividing line. Because you had... there's been a couple of recent movies that have come out that are basically slashers, but instead of having a guy with a knife, you have a sniper.
Sniper, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Well, I mean, gunplay... There's gunplay in 7. I mean...
Sure.
The cops shoot at him.
Right.
But I think what he's trying to say is the killer uses a gun.
Yes.
But you're saying...
Well, I think what we saw in Psycho Killer was more of a gunfight.
I think that it was out of necessity.
Sure.
But he enjoyed killing with bladed weapons.
Yes. And
decorating the rooms in which said killings took place with satanic symbols.
Sure.
So that's total horror.
I love a DIY killer.
Yeah.
Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
You got these parts and this...
Like Bob Ross says, there's no mistakes, just happy accidents.
Yeah, happy accidents. Oh, yuck. Right on. Thanks for calling in, Tom Hardy. You know what? I'm going to put a streak together for you. You are going to get the next 7.
Oh, boy.
The next 7.
So
Who's
we're
Your
gonna
Daddy?
pick like...
Hey, don't be giving it away. They're going to... But
they're going to be layups, all right?
I'm putting you on the spot, Tom Hardy. You got a 7 episode streak coming at you.
All right, let's see.
I can't wait. Very exciting. Monica, you got anything else for Alan, Tim, or Tom Hardy?
No, but thank you guys for writing in and listening every week, and maybe you guys can tell us what to watch.
Absolutely. We are still taking requests here in the year of the remake. Okay, then. Dusty, anything for those guys?
Oh, just thanks, guys. Just awesome you guys keep in touch.
They're
Love
beautiful.
It.
They're
Love
beautiful.
It.
And more to the point, inmates out there who are listening and choosing not to participate.
Don't be scared.
How hard was that? How hard was that? You drop an email, you call in. You don't even have to listen to the episode. Just call in anyway and be like, hey, you know what? Fuck you. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll take it. We'll take that. All right, then. Again, inmates, area code 775-387-0275 is the mental health hotline. Or, if you don't want to hear your voice on the show, mail at paddedroompodcast.com, and we will read it in our own, whichever accent we choose for you. You might be Russian, you might be Swahili, you might be...
Darren is quite dialect.
I am.
Verse.
I can make you a Cajun.
As long as he doesn't have to say anything, just grunt.
I'll just grunt.
In a melodic tone.
Lesbian. All right, I think it's time for a movie then, you maniacs.
All right.
We never thought it would happen. Nobody gets in or out of that town now, is that clear?
The girl just died. How do you intend to let the people know about all this? We were asleep. They dragged us right out of the house.
Are we under martial law?
Don't talk to me or anybody else unless you got a voice print check.
All hell's broke loose in town. Nobody knows what's going on.
Now look, you just can't push us around this way.
We've got to get a nuclear weapon in the air above that town.
Hey, what the hell's going on, Sheriff?
You know what I do, boy. Let's go.
I ain't taking me no place. Oh, man, this isn't any...
They started something they can't stop. The Crazies.
There's
something that dements. Something that inflames. Something that brutalizes. It's madness unleashed by human error. The Crazies. Can they tame it before time runs out?
I'm a key man on the Christie team. A key man. I'm one of the developers of the goddamn thing.
Now, if you want me to get the job done, you get me the stuff I need, and you get it the hell in there before the morning's over.
A small town becomes a giant stockade. Evans City must be contained or leveled.
We're all concerned with Evans City, Mr. Hawks. If we have to push the button, we just say the weapon went off. Get me the president.
3,614 people are trapped by an unknown enemy. 5 are on the run. Can they escape the spreading fury of the Crazies?
We can make it. I know it.
Stop it! They're coming, David! David, they're coming.
Move. We gotta get out of here.
Jesus, man. And I want a weapon search of the entire town.
Watch it, Buggy!
This is exactly the kind of thing we're trying to prevent.
A lethal terror snowballs into hell.
In there!
Madness runs rampant.
We'll dope it out. Sooner or later. Sooner or later.
The Crazies.
It's The Crazies from 1973. This one got 6.1 stars on IMDb. Directed, of course, by George Romero. Written by Paul McCullough. Stars Lane Carroll, Will McMillan, and Harold Wayne Jones. This one's got an R rating. Also, Lynn Lowry in here, and Richard Liberty, who we'll get into here in a hot second.
Are you kidding me? An R rating?
Yeah, there's a nipple. I saw it.
A slight one.
I saw a nipple.
Right there.
There's a nipple
just
right
a little
there.
Tiny one.
You got to really be looking for it. You got to be really paying attention for that nipple there, Monica. This is, I feel like, the fun that we could have had during COVID, but we missed out on it for some goddamn
fun.
reason.
What do you mean? The government coming in and fucking
we
escorting you out of your house?
We could have had angry mobs
and then you know,
going to the high school and grab each other's asses. Sure, it looks like a good time, really. So basically, what we have here, inmates. This is the original version of the Crazies. This was George Romero, basically again.
Oh. This was very heavy-handed of government bad.
Attacking the military-industrial complex, or whatever his thoughts on the subject was. But, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like watching this movie, I kept saying to myself, and I haven't seen this movie probably in 35 years.
Oh,
and I remembered very little about it. I remember more about the remake than I do this.
Yeah, me too.
But I just kept saying to myself, if everybody would just shut the fuck up and do what they're told, we could get over this pretty quick. But instead, everybody has to act like an asshole. And, I mean, I get it.
We're not going to go down that road.
Okay, then. Alrighty.
Because I was for the rebellion in 2020.
Well, for 2020, yes. Because
it's the same fucking thing.
Well, it's not, though. Because in the movie, people are legit going crazy and raping their daughters and burning their own houses down.
Yeah.
In 2020, everybody just kind of went outside and went, Well,
the fuck?
I don't see anything. Do you guys see anything? No, nothing? All right. Well, why can't I go back to work then?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Anyway, well, again, not to go off on a weird political tangent, but here we go. Our movie starts with a bizarro situation in a remote farmhouse. We are in Evans City, Pennsylvania, which is very much Romero country because rural Pennsylvania is kind of where he's a Pittsburgh guy,
mm-hmm.
and this is kind of his
just went
wheelhouse.
to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, you did. And your wife damn near died.
Yeah, something in the water there. Maybe she got a little of the Crazies virus.
Yeah, it could be. But just more of the shit yourself and stay in the hotel virus. But
yeah, put a damper on that last day of the trip.
I feel you, man. It comes around. We got a weird situation. Family house, suburban, I think, countryside. Little kid and the little girl are playing hide and seek, and then out of nowhere, Dad loses his fucking mind, takes a crowbar or some kind of a stick, and just starts ransacking the house, beating the shit out of the furniture. And the kids are terrified. They go in to wake up Mommy.
One would say he went crazy.
Crazy? Are you crazy, Daddy? And we find out Mom has been stabbed in the neck, and she is dead. And then from there, a fire ensues, and that's kind of where our movie starts. So right off the bat, something is afoul here in Evans City. Our volunteer firefighter force gets woken up out of a dead sleep, possible sexual encounter, mm-hmm. I'd say.
It was almost there.
I think we were knocking on the door of possibly a good banging, but regardless, his phone rings, and he's like, what the hell? Hey, the old farmhouse on the outside of town is on fire. We got to get out there. He's like, oh, shit. And then as soon as he hangs up the phone, his phone rings again, and his fiancée is a nurse. And it's the doctor, and he's like, oh, we got some patients coming in. You got to get your ass in here. So now they both have to get up. And this is...
there was a fire he got called out to, wasn't there?
Yeah, he got called to the fire.
And then she got called into
the doctor's office.
Yeah.
We're talking about Lane Carroll and Will McMillan here. Lane Carroll, I thought, was not too bad.
Too bad.
I mean, she had that weird 70s aesthetic where, I don't know, you just have to wear skin-tight polyester clothes at any given moment.
Looks quite uncomfortable to live in the 70s.
It looks stinky to me.
Yeah.
It looks like it
because when you sweat in that fucking polyester,
it's heavy.
It's
heavy, dude. And it clings to the body.
Agreed.
Regardless, she gets up. We find out before they leave that she is currently pregnant, and she's a little concerned for the health of the baby, as she should be. He's like, hey, you just take care of that baby. I'm going to go out to the fire station. So off they go. He goes to the fire station. At the fire station, we meet some of the cronies from the local volunteer fire department. They're a bunch of rubes, basically, and they're more there to have a good time and drink beer and pet the Dalmatian, as any fireman should. Back at the doctor's office, we have a full-scale military incursion in process. We're going to meet Major Harris. He is in a little bit over his depth, but something is definitely going on here.
I think this was his first quarantine command.
I think it's the first ever quarantine command, really, because nobody really seems to know what the fuck is going on here. He's like, all right there, doctor, let's get this thing going on. We're going to quarantine the city. Something might be going on here. I don't understand how... I guess we just have to write this off to military intelligence because...
They released it.
Well, technically, yes. But at
not
the
on
same
purpose, but I mean, it was...
What I don't understand is we have a house fire. Everybody is jumping to some ridiculous conclusions here.
There's a lot of...
no, you're right.
No, you're right. Inconsistencies in this thing.
We're just going to say that they're the military and they know everything. So he knows what's going on, and he's like, look, we've got a full-scale outbreak. We've got to quarantine Evans City. I want men on the perimeter. Nobody gets outside of the perimeter. We gotta lock this thing down. The doctor, played by Will Disney, by the way. I didn't see anything that would indicate that he's of any relation to Walt Disney, but he looks like it. He either looks like he's
just because he had a mustache.
Could be. I was going to say, he's either related to Walt Disney or Colonel Sanders. One of the two.
Everybody has a mustache. It's got to be related.
Gotta be.
That's the 70s, man.
It gotta be, man. He's like, whoa, go, I don't know. What do you want me to do here? What's going on? And the major is like, well, just, I don't know. Here's some antibiotics. I need all of the Army personnel inoculated with these antibiotics fast as you can, also to your nurse and you, and get everybody on these antibiotics. In the process of that, the doctor is like, hey, nurse, so I know you're pregnant right now, so just take these antibiotics and get the fuck out of here. And she's like, why would I do this? Just do it, just go. So in the process, in the chaos and confusion of inoculating everybody, she grabs like a bunch of syringes, a bunch of these antibiotics, and she hauls ass. Now is about the time where everything kind of starts to go haywire. We have a bunch of Army personnel in hazmat suits, gas masks, and M1 Garand rifles. Now,
this is the 70s.
Okay.
Had.
If I had a problem, then bear with me here, and I'm just going to take my military historian hat and put it on the table for a second. I love me some George Romero. He has clearly never served.
Those were M14s.
Anything in his life, even still. This is 1973, and he's still got. Okay. Same thing in Day of the Dead. It's 1986, and he's got his grossly overweight, bearded privates with private stripes on their uniforms wearing saltine uniforms.
He doesn't...
I know that.
I don't think he did his research because he doesn't care because he hates the military.
He hates the government and he hates the military, and that's fine. He can still be a great filmmaker. But just get a ex-Marine there to just be like, hey, that's not what they would carry.
Hey, fucktard, is this what they would do?
Hey, those are not major stripes.
Hey, baby killer, is this what they would do?
Yes, no. Just get somebody in there to fucking whatever. I don't care. I don't mean to nitpick because it's George Romero, but still. All right. Anyway, now we have like the quarantine in effect, and the doctor is kind of being kept in the dark about everything. Now we're going to jump to what I assume is Washington, D.C., where we have
meeting of minds
of people in suits. I don't know who these guys were, but they seem to be big shots. Let's just, for the sake of creative argument, say it was a Secretary of State.
I think it was like the Joint Chiefs.
Chiefs of Staff, and maybe
they do show the president eventually, but
sure,
the back of his head.
The back of his head and a cigarette.
Yeah.
That's all you get. And they're like, well, what do we do? Oh, no. Basically, what we're going to find out through some very extenuated dialogue is that the military had a vaccine for something. We're calling it a vaccine for now. It's not going to be the case. They had a vaccine for something that was on a plane. The plane went down somewhere in the rural Pennsylvania area, and the vaccine got tripped into an underground water supply, which may or may not have trickled into the Evans City drinking water. So now we think that we're calling it Trixie. Okay, Trixie is loose, and Trixie can fuck some shit up. And we have a big problem because if Trixie breaks the quarantine, it could possibly go viral, and then we have a serious...
Well, it could get the country.
It's going to spread very quickly, and then we have a serious problem on our hands. So these Joint Chiefs of Staff / CDC heads / guy in an Army uniform / guy on a phone... all put together this brilliant idea. Okay, well, we need a fail-safe, so let's get a plane with a nuclear weapon in the air.
Locked and loaded, baby.
In the air over Evans City as fast as we can, just in case this thing goes a little berserk. But at the same time, let's get our CDC antiviral guy.
Well, we find out he was the one that helped create it.
Trixie, yes.
So get some technician. I just was the guy that,
Yeah, we get a lot of dialogue.
He did not want to go.
No.
At all.
And from the get-go, he's like, well, I need my equipment, I need my lab, I need everything. And the Army is just like, get your fucking ass on the plane. And he's like, no, you're going to have a hard time. And they're like, well, we don't care. We're going to get your ass on the plane. That is a guy by the name of Joe France, played the actor there. or he was the actor playing that character. He also played the scientist that was on the TV during Dawn of the Dead, before the TV signal went out. Now, if we want to jump to some George Romero conclusions here, we could say that perhaps he survived this movie because he did have an eye patch in Dawn of the Dead.
He got trampled. We'll get to that, but
well, we don't know. I mean, yes, technically, and there was
he fell down the stairs.
Blood, presumably coming out of his head, but we don't know what happened. He may have lived.
All right.
We could say it's the same guy. He's equally as pissed off.
So are you saying Trixie evolved into the dead virus?
I don't think so, because the dead virus clearly came from a Venus probe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe
they tell you.
But they may have solved Evan City and then put him on the dead virus thing. I don't know. This is my George Romero conspiracy hat speaking. Anyway, things are getting out of hand here in Evan City very quickly. We get a lot of jump cuts to air traffic controllers and planes being lifted off the ground, and these Joint Chiefs of Staff having like almost verge of fist fights because they can't agree on a goddamn thing, and one of them wants to get the president. Everybody's saying, no, they're going to get the president involved. Somebody's going to get fired. A lot of shit like that. In the meantime, back in Evan City, we're trying to get a colonel to come down because this major is clearly out of his depth. So we wake up a poor colonel who just happened to be available at the time, and we're like, hey, Brian, come on down, Colonel Brian. You can handle this for sure. So luckily, we get Brian to come down. And when he gets there, Colonel Harris, or Major Harris, is like, oh, thank fucking God, this is out of my hands now, because my next up is here, so he can deal with this shit, and I'll just do what I'm told from here on out. Okay. I will tell you from experience, that's exactly how the military works.
Oh, yeah.
They say shit rolls downhill. No, it goes up.
Yeah.
Because if somebody fucks up, that's actually his fault, and then it's their fault, and then it's their fault, and so on and so forth. Regardless, Brian is now on the scene. He's getting a very quick kind of a sit rep from all the people that are there on the ground. It's so far pretty chill. What we're doing is we're wanting to round up everybody, all the locals from Evan City, and get them to the high school, because that's going to be like their
roundup area,
kind
like
of a
quarantine.
Like a rally point, kind of a deal.
They're really worried about all the populace having firearms,
of course.
So
because,
yeah,
rural, kind of a thing. Everything's going kind of okay. I mean, nobody really wants to go to the high school, and the real problem here is that the Army isn't telling anybody anything. They're just kind of kicking doors in and being like,
kicking doors
let's go to the high school.
Grabbing kids out of their beds.
Yes, and stealing fishing rods, which I feel like was...
That was one of the least things that they were doing,
I mean...
Fucking taking grandma with her sewing needle.
We'll get to that in a second.
Yeah.
So, much like COVID, the ideology here is that you could have it and not know it, because there's like a 3 to 5 day gestation period. So once you have it, you're absolutely cool for 3 to 5 days. In 3 to 5 days, you either just kind of go catatonic and then die, or you go completely berserk and start killing people. Now, the only case of the outbreak that we know of right now is the knucklehead at the start of the movie who lit his house on fire after stabbing his wife in the neck. The kids were saved momentarily, brought to the hospital, but then they both died of their burn injuries there.
Well, the daughter did, but then the son started going crazy.
A little bit.
So I think the kid had it, too.
A little bit. But that's also a problem, because now we don't know what the contagion is, and we don't know who has it. We just know that it, quote-unquote, might have gotten into the drinking water. Now it's looking like it definitely got on the drinking water. And now, as the movie goes on, we have to draw a fine line between paranoid versus rube mentality versus heavily armed civilians versus actually has Trixie. So, we start off with like one chucklehead with a shotgun. He's like, "You ain't taking me anywhere!" And we get like a fun little gunfight in the middle of the night. And I should also mention that this, like, the initial house fire starts at like 9 p.m., The Army's already there before the flames are even out. And from that point forward, we're basically within like a 36-hour cycle, possibly, before the end credits roll.
Yeah, I'd say.
Give or take. So, cutting back to our main characters, which I've glossed over dramatically, we had the volunteer firefighter, Dave, his best friend, Clank, or Clanker, as he was sometimes known, who's a bit of a chucklehead. They were at the house fire when the Army moved in, and they're both like, I don't trust these guys, let's get out of here. So they both just kind of wander off, and then they get back in Clank's car, they take off. As the fiance/pregnant nurse is coming down the road, they're like, oh shit, there she is. So they bust a U-turn, go back to catch her. She thinks she's being chased by somebody, so she punches the gas, and then she runs right into an Army convoy in which they get out and kind of abduct everybody. I didn't think the Army operated out of primer gray vans, but this one does, because, again, George Romero doesn't understand anything military.
Yeah.
So they just got themselves like a rape child molester van.
Yeah.
And that's what they got, baby.
And let's talk about the suits. They're not doing anything to help anybody.
No, of course not.
They're just telling these soldiers, put these fucking Kydex suits on and you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, they look like
They
look like Star Wars stormtroopers, basically.
Yeah.
Like a Kirkland brand kind of a deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, out they go and into the van. They're like, we can't tell you anything. We're taking you to the hospital. They get in the van, and there's a couple other people already in the van. You have Dr. Frankenstein, Richard Liberty from Day of the Dead. He's there with his teenage daughter. I'm gonna.
I'd say late teens, maybe 18.
It got to be a teen. Well, things are going to get weird here in a second with them, but yeah, he's there, played by Lynn Lowry, who we know and love from various horror films, Cat People, Shivers, other ones that don't immediately come to mind. Also, a porn star.
Mm-hmm.
She has made some adult content. If anybody's interested, just go to xhamster.com. You can find that right there. They are both also under quarantine, and there's another guy in there that is acting a little weird. We think he might have Trixie, but we don't know for sure. Anyway, off they go, headed back to the high school. They come across another car, so the Army driver and guards decide to pull around and chase that guy. They get out, and they're like, hey, you, get in the van. And that's when Clanker and Dave decide they're going to make a move. So they jump the Army guards, knock them all out, take the van, and off they go. So now we have like a little rogue faction inside the quarantine zone. It's Dave, it's Clanker, it's Dr. Frankenstein, his teenage daughter, and, of course, the pregnant fiancé. So they don't know what to do. They're wanting to get out of Evans City because they know something obviously afoul is foot here. Something foul is afoot here. Let's have another shot, Dusty.
We're dead. We're cut off.
Totally. But it's weird. They don't like it. And we also find out that Dave is an ex-Green Beret. He served his country in Vietnam. And Clanker is kind of like a guy that he's like one of these.
He was in the military too. He talked about.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just like general Army, but
he's
like
a grunt, I think. Yeah.
I could have been a badass, but I don't know. It just never happened. All right, so that's great. But Clanker is kind of at this point resigned to follow Dave's lead. He's like, "Yeah, that's a guy with the brains. Let's do what he says." All right, cool. So they're driving around in the Army van. They get chased for a little bit by an Army Jeep, but then they lose them, and then they end up at a golf course, I believe, or a country club.
Something like, yeah.
It's a place with booze.
It's at night, so.
They get in, and it has something to do with golf, because Clanker ends up carrying a golf bag around full of guns and booze. Mostly booze, which is great. Now we're going to cut back to CENTCOM at Evans City. Things have gone from bad to worse, because now we're getting pockets of resistance from the local yokels. They're armed. They're not wanting to go to the high school. And I feel like, really, if somebody had just told them what was going on, they might have been a little more compliant. But instead, the Army is going to the church and rounding up the pastor and all of the people there, and they're like, okay, get your fucking asses to the high school. And nobody's saying anything, but in defense of the Army, they don't tell grunts anything. Just go get them, bring them over there, and that's all you get. Everything's getting out of hand now. Like angry mobs are forming. Apparently, there was some kind of a party or a dance or something already going on at the high school where most of the kids were already there, and they seem to be having fun. And now more and more cases of Trixie are breaking out. Sometimes it means just kind of staring off into the distance. Sometimes it means running around waving. A lot of waving going on. Other times it means kind of just getting into shit and fucking with things like radios, like turning knobs and fucking around. I mean, it gives you ADD. It does. It makes you want to feel things and touch things and not keep your hands to yourself. Monica, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
If you had Trixie in Evans City, what kind of a Trixie head would you be? I don't know if Trixie makes you horny or not. Probably not.
It sure made the one guy horny.
I have no idea.
I like to think that I would just go off into the woods and just kind of mope around. You know,
that's not fun.
No, but otherwise I'm going to be yelling and screaming like a hooligan or getting into people's things and business. I don't want to do that either, you know, all up in people's stuff.
I don't think they have a choice.
No, well, obviously not. I mean, considering where we're about to go with this. Colonel Brian is there, and he's laying the law down on Major Harris. He's like, okay, I don't know. We got to get some more equipment in here. Finally, our scientist shows up, and he hates everybody. I think his big idea was that he was just going to yell at Trixie until it went away. Because that's all he seemed to do, is just yell at people.
He's got a very distinct, deeper voice, too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He should have been like a singer or something like that.
Remember a couple episodes ago when we were like, you can look at somebody and tell that they're Jewish?
Yeah.
That dude's guy. A Jew. Okay. That's a Jew right there. I'm going to tell you right now.
And we're canceled again.
Hey, we're still on the air, are we?
The Apple censors haven't found us yet.
Nope. We're under the radar, baby. He is just angry, and he's like, I need my equipment. I can't do anything. You people are bullying me, and I'm not doing anything until anybody gets me what I need. I need a full lab. And Colonel Brian is like, all right, shut your fucking ass up. I got some microscopes over there at the biology lab in the high school. Go fucking solve this shit, and don't talk to me until you do. To show his disapproval, the scientist has taken the CB radio and put it in the sink and turned the water on.
Mm-hmm. Destruction of government property.
That's how you solve problems right there. You're useless to me!
Don't talk to me.
Okay.
I've got it.
Okay, buddy. Well, see, and I think this may have worked in George Romero's, not in his favor, but actually the exact opposite, because he made this scientist such a prick. And later on, when the scientist actually figures things out, if he had not been such a prick,
ironic. Yeah.
He could have actually gotten this thing sorted out.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that in a hot second. Right about now is when the mayor shows up, and he's like, I want answers. I'm the mayor. I'm not going to tell anybody to comply because you're the... You know, I've got, you know what legal habeas corpus is? Because I'm going to file a lawsuit. Colonel Brian's like, shut your fat ass up and get back to the high school, fuckface, as he should. But the mayor keeps going on, and the mayor comes in with a couple of sheriffs. Sheriffs pull guns on the Army guys, so the Army guys sort of accidentally kill one of the sheriffs, but at the same time, it's
I think he kind of shoots himself in the struggle.
There's a bit of a struggle, and then bang, bang, and now we have a dead sheriff. And that sucks. And that is the second actual casualty of the Army insurgents. Okay, could it have been avoided? Sure. Again, though, if you just shut the fuck up and do what you're told, a lot of this could have been avoided. Regardless, I understand the panic because nobody's being told what's actually going on. So now things are getting even worse. Our little pocket of survivors is on the loose in a stolen Army van. They're like, okay, we got to break through the perimeter, and we're going to get out, and we're going to tell everybody what's going on. They're going to send help. Okay. So off they go into the woods. We have a weird relationship, I guess, between, first off, David and Clank. They're best buds, but at the same time, I feel like Clank was a little jealous of Dave because Dave is...
Got the girl, yeah.
He's got the girl, and he's got the... Which we found out earlier in the movie, used to be Clank's girlfriend.
I think that he pursued her, but she chose... I don't think it was... You
don't think anything...
I don't think they were an item, no.
I like to think not, because Clank's ugly. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
He's not an attractive man. He's fun. He seems like a lot of fun when there's not a quarantine apocalypse happening.
Well, he holds his own. He's a good guy to have on your flank.
Sure, yeah. Flank on the clank?
That's right.
Clank on the flank. Clanker on the flanker? Clanker's a flanker. He seems like a good guy. A little bit of a chucklehead, I'd say. Probably drinks a little too much beer down at the pool hall. Now we're going to cut to the army, who is getting more and more resistance from the locals, and more to the point, they're encountering more locals who are probably infected with Trixie. Case in point, one of the houses they go to, in a weird way, they all just, like all the army guys, seem content to just watch the teenage daughter play the piano for a hot second. Like they're all just crowded around the piano as she's playing, and she's like, "Oh, everything's cool. This army guy's here. Gonna play him a little tune." One of the army guys goes upstairs where we have Nana working on some knitting, and he's like, "Hey, ma'am, you got to come with us to the high school." And she jumps up and stabs him in the heart with her knitting needles.
Yep. Nana's not getting taken fucking easy.
No. So is Nana just had enough of this shit, or does she have Trixie?
I think that this is when because the way she did it, as far as with the straight faced, basically just stabbed him and then went right back to knitting. So that shows a little bit of lack of empathy, or doesn't give a shit, which is what the Crazies virus is going to kind of make you do.
Yeah, and in a weird, ironic move, somehow the knitting needle gets stuck in him, so the yarn goes right back to Nana. So the next army guy that comes up is like, "This dude's dead. Oh, what's the string coming out of him? Oh, it goes right back to you, you crazy bitch." Now we have, okay, you're Trixied.
Yeah.
You've been tricked.
Yep.
That sucks. Monica?
Yes.
Some weird army guys in hazmat suits show up to your house and tell you to go to the high school. You going?
Well, I don't know.
Can I take my dogs?
Yeah, I can't leave them. So if I can't take them, I'm not going.
I think it depends on my move would be like, okay, do these army guys seem reasonable? If they kick the fucking door in and they're like, "Get to the fucking high school now." Okay, no, I'm not going. On the other hand, if they're like, "Hey, there's a situation, we need everybody to go to we're army, we need to go to the high school." All right, now I'm willing to listen,
Yeah.
Which is probably why you don't want the privates and the PFCs doing this, because you're usually dealing with like 18, 19-year-olds who are
trigger
happy, looking to kick somebody's ass or steal their fishing rod, which
we've come to find out, yeah.
And, things could get ugly from there, as we are finding out here in Evans City. From there, things just go from bad to worse. Now there's like pockets of resistance rising up, but we don't know if they're actual resistance or if they're just a bunch of lunatics who have Trixie, and now they're running around with shotguns and shit, Dusty.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you don't want to be. And
you don't want to be on the other end of a crazy, freedom-loving redneck that has Trixie and a shotgun.
I mean, I'm okay with that part, but if you look at like the actual scenes of this, there's a bunch of fart faces out there that are like throwing rocks.
I think that this is when we're led to believe that this is when the populace is basically succumbing to the.
Okay.
I think everybody's got it.
Okay.
I really do, except for we find out towards the end.
Yeah. All right.
That one guy doesn't, so.
Yes, because he has a natural immunity.
Yeah.
A natural immunity, Dusty.
That's
a
what
thing.
They say.
Even George Romero admits that. Okay. So that's fun. Now we have our little pocket of survivors here. They're at the country club. Clank is getting hammered, as I probably would be too.
Oh, yeah.
We find some guns, and we're like, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're gonna move on foot from here. We're gonna go through the woods. Nobody's gonna see us. We're gonna get past the perimeter, and we're gonna let everybody else know what's going on. All right, that's a good move. I'm down with that. Off they go into the woods. Cut back to CENTCOM. Brian has about had enough of this shit. He's not getting any of the equipment he needs. What he wanted, and this is a good move, was loudspeakers and bullhorns so he could alert the populace. I don't know if he was going to give them the full story, but he was at least going to tell them, hey, quarantine, go to the high school. Also, you have like the priest who was trying to shepherd the flock. They get taken, so he decides to light himself on fire.
Because he had it.
Sure, why not?
I don't think it was a sacrificial, give my body to God to, show them, that I won't be taken or I need to protect.
No,
he had it.
He trixied.
He totally had it.
He got trixied.
Yeah.
Yeah. The scientist, of course, is still vehemently working and being an asshole at the same time, yelling at everybody on the radio. From here, things just kind of go from bad to worse. We get a lot of scenes of mad mobs running around and army guys getting shot up and locals getting shot up and a bunch of people get killed. And then we cut back to the high school where it's full-on Trixie, but it seems like they're having fun with it, really.
Yeah, they're not, killing
each other. There's a lot of
I think if you got the Trixie, you're in the club.
Yeah, it's more like
you're only going to try to kill the guys that don't have the Trixie.
Okay, doesn't make sense, but all right. But there's a lot of face petting and a lot of going into labs and fucking with things and touching things. They have an ER sort of thing set up there, but people are getting out and ripping out IVs and walking around and looking at themselves in the mirror and fixing hair, things like that. Right next door to that, though, is the bio lab where the scientist is vehemently working and yelling at people still, to include his little nurse assistant.
I think she was just like the high school nurse that they just basically threw into this, because he tells her, hey, keep counting, or
look at this.
When he makes a breakthrough,
cells,
he basically says, what formula was that? You got to tell me, and keep counting. Watch the cells. She's like, I don't know what I'm looking at. What am I looking for? It's
and then she starts rattling.
You dumb broad. You're supposed to look for the mitosis of the cell. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I'll just be over here if you need me. Anyway, this is where things start to culminate. Our survivors make it into the woods. They're doing great. Unfortunately, Lynn Lowry has it. But she's kind of in and out of it. Sometimes she's cool. Dr. Frankenstein is like, oh, she's my daughter. I can't let her go. But then she just kind of walks off out of nowhere.
And just starts giggling.
Giggling, laughing. She's got it, dude.
She totally has it.
At one point, they come across a house.
Like an old farmhouse. Yeah.
And they're like, okay, we're going to hold up in here for the night. Oh, there's a bunch of army guys in there. We're going to do a little recon, see if they know anything. Okay, there's 3 of them in there? And these are buck privates. They don't know what's going on. They're in there building card houses and
easily overtaken by our troop of heroes.
Sandwiches, of course. So David and Clank go up there after we have a weird encounter with Lynn Lowry walking off and being all giggly with it. They go up there. Clank kills all 3 army guys. Dave is like,
you didn't have to do that.
Do that, though, dude. These guys didn't know anything. But now Clank is either hammered, or he's got it, or he's just fucking batshit crazy. That's also an option.
I think he's got it.
Yeah, most likely.
Because he did kind of change, towards this part of the movie.
He did, but at the same time, he's been slamming fucking hard alcohol the whole time.
That's true.
So there's that. Plus, there's a weird dynamic between him and Dave, because he's like, Dave's got the brains, and then he kills the army guys. He's like, I thought you was a Green Beret. You ain't shit. Oh, I'm a bad motherfucker now, man. Anyway, a little bit of a weird thing there. They killed the 3 army guys. None of them really knew anything because they're all privates. They get into the house, and now it's becoming more and more evident that Lynn Lowry has it. And if this is what I don't understand. We knew she had it before she got out of the van, because she was giggly and chuckly and watching people get shot up, and she's like,
I don't think at this point, our group of survivors, I don't know if they know the symptoms. They haven't seen anybody with it. They've just been running from the army.
Well, they did watch like a firefight, like sort of firefight at one point.
Right, but they didn't know how you act when you get it. Nobody's told them the symptoms. No, I mean, they just think she's a fucking weirdo.
Sure.
I don't think that they know that when you start getting it, you just start going fucking crazy and giggly and stupid.
That's fair.
So that's what I'm saying.
Possible.
That's why they didn't kick her out of the group, or
I mean,
because they don't know the symptoms.
Right, but either way, if she's going to act like a nutsack, she's a liability.
Totally, but her dad's there, and you kind of like...
He's a liability, too.
I agree, but, you kind of took him into your group. And
Monica, what do you think? You hanging out with Lynn Lowry and Dr. Frankenstein?
No.
No, I agree. You got to go.
Cold-hearted sons of bitches.
She's hot. I'll give her another 20 minutes. After that, she got to go because she's hot.
Let me see a nipple or you're out the door, honey.
Get the fuck out of here. It's kind of weird because there is, if I remember right, when they were in the van, they heard some of the radio comm, and it alluded to a viral infection. I don't remember if they talked about symptoms or not, but
yeah, because they don't look sick.
No, they don't.
They just act crazy.
Like fuck faces. Yeah,
they don't have boils or fucking fevers. No. They just start acting crazy,
and that is definitely fuck face behavior. Yeah. From what I gather. Yeah. Regardless, they decide to hang out, and this is where things get even weirder because Dr. Frankenstein at this point appears to still have his wits about him. Yeah. So he's like, okay, my daughter's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm just going to put her to bed. She's been under a lot of pressure. So he goes and puts her to bed and then immediately starts making out with her, and she's into it, and they achieve coitus. And that is confirmed here in a second, and we'll know why, because something weird is going to happen. Clank, half drunk as he is, kind of walks in on the middle of it. I think he was thinking he was going to achieve coitus with Lynn Lowry.
I think was a little disgusted by. Well,
he was when he saw what happened.
He wasn't disgusted by her. He was annoyed by her. I don't think that he. From the interaction they had in the kitchen, that kind of stuff, he's like, God, you're fucking nuts. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I get it. But he's still a horny yinzer.
I guess, yeah.
I think I don't know. Maybe he was going to go up there to kill her, to put her out. I don't know.
I don't know.
Regardless, he comes in and he sees Dad balls deep in his daughter, and he's like, hey, get the fuck out of here. And he grabs him and throws him and punches him in the gut, and Frankenstein's a big puss. So he goes, oh, and he just kind of leans against the staircase. And then that's about the time that Dave comes out and he breaks everything up. And he's like, all right. Clanker's like, we got to leave these two. They're nuts. And he's like, okay, we're going to leave. Everybody get your shit. We're leaving. Everybody kind of disbands for a second. And this is where we see Lynn Lowry like wipe some blood off her inner thigh, which means that old Dad stuck it in there.
Fucking bastard. Yeah.
I mean, it's bad, sure, but at the same time, they both seem to be into it, which is even grosser in a weird way. They're like, all right, we're leaving, you fuckers. So Clank, the fiancé, and Dave are like, all right, we're out, you motherfuckers. But then all of a sudden, they can't find either one of them. So they're looking around. They find out Dad has Dr. Frankenstein has hung himself in a closet.
Yep.
Good. Fuck that guy. Lynn Lowry, though, has just walked off into the woods, and she's having a dandy of a time. Giggling, laughing, kicking trees, and then she...
Poking butterflies.
Yeah, happens upon a group of army dudes, and they're like, whoa, she's got it, man, she's got it. And she's like, come in for a hug. And then they just riddle her.
Oh, yeah.
And she's done. So now we're left with Dave, Clank, and the fiancé. Off they go into the woods. Clank now, at this point, full on has it because he's going bananas, and he's like,
wanting to make his last stand.
Yeah,
you guys get out of here. I'll make a last stand.
And Dave's like, hey, meet us at the bar. And he's like, okay, I'll meet you at the bar. So Dave and the fiancé take off. Clank is shooting at these army guys. He kills like 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah, he takes a bunch of them out.
Well, he did have an M1 with unlimited ammunition. He was rattling fucking shots off.
He did finally run out.
He did.
Which was the death nail.
Eventually, he runs out of bullets. I think he spent 350 rounds. And then another army guy comes up, and he kills that guy with a pistol. And he's like, I killed all those dudes. I'm a bad bitch. And then another army guy shoots him in the head. That's the end of Clank. Now we have Dave and the fiancé left. Now, cutting back to CENTCOM, things are getting worse because we think we may have a perimeter breach. And Colonel Bryan is calling more dudes in, but they don't want to send him anything. Like, no, they don't want anybody else going inside the perimeter.
No, they really want to just push the red button.
They want to nuke that fucking place and call it some kind of an industrial accident. They've got a whole backstory lined up. The Joint Chiefs of Staff have the president, or at least the back of his head, on the line, and he's like, yeah, okay, I'll keep this channel open. Do what you got to do, but it's got to be the last resort, okay? And they're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, push the button now.
Do it now! Do it now!
He gave us a soft okay.
Yeah. He
didn't say
yes.
no.
He didn't say no, so let's just do it. That's pretty nasty. There's like one guy who's like, those are people down there, and also Army soldiers and stuff. We can't just nuke them. And everybody else is going, well, we got to nuke them now, because if this fucking shit goes live, then we have a real problem. Make a long story short, Dave and the fiancé make it to a construction yard.
Yeah, like a construction supply place, sound like, because it had the bricks and everything stacked up.
And the worst part is the fiancé has the fucking Trixie, because she's giggly and she's just having a dandy of a time, and Dave's like, okay.
Again, he doesn't know the symptoms. I don't think he knows that she's got it.
Probably not, but
he just thinks she's being like stressed or something, you know?
Okay, but at this point, well, he's a combat veteran, so he should have at least an idea. But at the same time, it's like...
But that's classic symptoms of, stress-induced, like, psychosis too, right? I mean, she's being giggly and just like, I don't know what to do, and...
but at the same time, it's like, okay, can you just shut the fuck up? You know what I mean?
Oh, he's telling her.
Yeah, he basically builds her like a cinder block...
hiding spot.
Hidey hole. And he's like, okay, the perimeter's closing. They're going to come through here. You hide in here. Fucking shut your mouth, and you'll be fine. I'm going to go hide up there. Once the perimeter closes past us, I'll come get you. We'll get out. We'll get the fuck out of here. It's going to be great. Now, if you're looking at the big picture, you know that cannot happen. Because if she gets out, she clearly has it. If she gets out, Trixie spreads, catastrophic, easily, apocalyptic even.
Well, we missed the spot when old Dr. Deep Throat fucking comes up with, hey, I've got it, I fucking got it.
Okay, he did not suck any dicks. I want to put that out there right now. I don't know why Dusty called him Dr. Deep Throat. But yes, our virologist or whatever it is like, I've got it. We figured it out. We found the cure. And because he's there at the high school and he has zero patience, and he's a bit of an asshole, he's like, he just grabs like 2 test tubes. Well, to be fair, he does try to get somebody on the line, but they have this weird voice print situation.
Where I don't have time for this horse shit.
Yeah, go on, put me through. And he's like, fuck it, I'll just go down there myself. So he runs out into the hallway where now there's like all the chucklehead kids have now Trixie infected, just come running out, and there's like a big stampede. And he's like, I've got the cure, and they just bowl him over as the army.
No, the army guys, they didn't know that he was the doctor.
Of course not.
The dumb rube PFCs are like, hey, they thought he was just another crazy dude.
He's not wearing his fucking hazmat suit that they gave him and told him to wear. Yep. But whatever. They knock him down. He rolls down some stairs, breaks the cure open in the test tubes. So now that's ancient history. And more to the point, the fucking jerk-off didn't tell his little assistant.
I don't think she would have got it if he'd have told her.
He should have at least
wrote it down.
Something down to pass on to somebody at some point. He doesn't because he's a jackass. Anyway, he could possibly have been killed there on the stairwell.
He was dead.
Or he may have survived and lost an eye and then went on to possibly deal with the zombie outbreak in Dawn of the Dead. Regardless.
He doesn't seem like the guy that would want to deal with 2 outbreaks just out of the goodness of his heart.
Oh, there is no goodness of his heart.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck
I dealt with the Trixie. I'm not going to deal with the dead virus.
Hey, if you're the virologist that can save the world, you get to be as big of a fucker as you want.
I guess so.
That's all there is to it.
Give me a coffee.
Yeah, bitch. Cutting back to our survivors, and this is a classic George Romero ending coming right off Night of the Living Dead. Luckily, the perimeter passes, And Dave has to kill a bunch of dudes, a bunch of army guys, but he steals one of the hazmat suits, and he goes back and he saves the fiancée from the Cinderblock prison. As the army perimeter is closing in, they keep moving, which is good. And just as they pass, he's like, "Hey, babe, we made it." And out of the woods comes a mob of friggin' rubes with shotguns and rocks.
Just wailing.
And he's like, "Hey, no, I'm not army. But they're all shooting at him. So he has to shoot those guys. Unfortunately, one of them kills the fiancé.
Yep.
And that sucks. And then the army's like, "Oh, what's all that shooting going on back there?" So they come back. They see Dave without his hazmat suit on, so they kill him also. And that's pretty much the end of your movie.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Thank God.
Oh, what? Monica, how dare you? I was on the edge of my seat for this movie, I'll have you know. It's another George Romero political statement. I think
this was, I think, the most heavy-handed one that he's had.
You think so?
Yeah.
I would say Day of the Dead, but this one is. I would say up to this point in his career, definitely the most heavy-handed. What did you think of the movie, Dusty?
It was fine. I don't know if I'd watch it again, but I much like you remember the remake better. I felt that. Well, we'll get into it next week. From what I remember, that was a better movie.
I would agree.
It's not so heavy-handed with the, government is bad. I mean, it is, but not as much as this.
Yeah.
So it was more of a straight horror movie from what I remember. But we'll talk about it next week.
Of course. Monica, how you feel about this one, babe? She's going to unload on us.
So I sat there and I was just getting angrier and angrier watching this movie because to me it felt like there was nothing in it but talking.
A lot of talking, sure.
And I already hate the 70s, and now I really hate the 70s. I don't want to watch any more 70s movies.
Oh, boy. I think we got a few on tap.
You know what I think there was more of in this movie than just talking? Snare drum.
You do.
That's a 70s thing, yeah.
Anytime a guy in an army uniform shows up on screen, oh boy, we are in trouble. Yeah, I'm with you, man. It's I remembered being a little weirded out by this movie. I like the idea of it because I thought that if for whatever reason Reno was put under quarantine, I could just go to Meadowood Mall and take whatever I wanted and then go back to my house. Not so much the case, but at the same time, watching it now, very heavy-handed on the anti-military, anti-government stance. The idea of Trixie being like a precursor to the 28 days later rage virus, but with a very long, drawn-out gestation period, is a little bit more frightening to me. Having it, not knowing that you have it, continuing on with your life, living with your family and your friends and everything else, still carrying it, waiting for that time bomb to hit zero when you freak out and then start killing people, that's a little freaky to me.
Yeah, I mean, viral outbreaks, apocalyptic outbreaks, it's a good genre in my brain. Yeah. I just think it wasn't like, I think like Monica said too, it was quite slow, boring. I don't know. It's a 70s. I agree with her. I'm not a 70s movie kind of a guy either. Weird music in 70s horror movies.
Oh yeah,
that music does not fit the movie.
No, I get that
at all.
Yeah,
ever.
I get it. No.
Just, like, why put something in? Just leave it just blank air.
Like, as much as I hate to admit it, George Romero was probably the worst offender of this, but at the same time, later on in his career, he got very good at it. I think one of the best soundtracks ever is the original Creepshow.
Oh yeah,
just with that weird twangy kind of a thing. But this one, whoever was playing the snare drum was working his fucking ass off in this movie. That guy deserves a raise because it was nonstop.
Every time they show the military.
Anytime a guy in a green shirt showed up. Okay, buddy. All right, we get it. There is military action involved. It's not bad. It's probably at this point considered a piece of horror lineage. I am going to reserve my thoughts until next week when we get into the remake, because I think the biggest downfall of this movie is the lack of character investment. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't give a shit about any of these people.
Yeah, me neither.
Dave seemed like a good dude, but
the thing at the end where the gut punch, if you will. I mean, who cares? These people I
didn't care. I didn't care, and I think he was going for like a Night of the Living Dead ending. I cared about Ben and Barbara. And
I think it's because they're hopping back and forth too much. Like in Night of the Living Dead, you're with these people from minute one to the end.
Yeah, totally.
And so you get the character development, and you get to, that guy's a dick. We hate this fucking guy, but then we like. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a valid point, Dusty, because, we don't really spend enough time with these characters to give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To be honest with you, if I was rooting for anybody, it was Colonel Bryant. He was going to be the guy that was going to solve this whole thing, and he could have.
If the guy would have just gone through his voice recognition and said, hey, I got the cure.
Yeah, not been a fuckface and ran out of the room. But that's neither here nor there. All right, inmates, this thing is streaming on Tubi. If you have not seen it, I'm sure you have. But if you want to check it out, we would love to hear your thoughts. Again, area code 775-387-0275. Mail us at mail@paddedroompodcast.com. What did you think of the Crazies, the original? Probably, well, whatever. Just let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know. Okay, Monica? Okay? All right. We're going to take us a little break. We'll come back with some other stuff.
Yep.
Burn me out, I need
Hey, inmates. If you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, like, I always wondered, well, I kind of get it now, but, like, who's in charge of naming viruses and hurricanes?
Well, yeah, I don't know. They throw darts, I think.
I think they just, like, COVID-19. There is some scientific significance to that. I understand.
But any kind of virus you get in any kind of a horror property has always got a funky name.
No, it's like James.
Yeah. Well, like
I got James.
The Stand.
Fuck, yeah.
Captain Trips.
Shit.
Like, that's the name of the
totally.
the virus.
What? That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
I want, like, spiculieliosis. Yeah,
that's probably the scientific term. But.
Sure. Schmectaloid.
Schmectaloid.
Oh, fuck, man. I got schmelectaloid. Trixie sounds like that sounds like a good time. I'll take some Trixie.
Trixie sounds like she works down at the Lucky Beaver.
Yeah, sounds great. Right on. Well, inmates, I got some bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
Because something bad is about to happen.
Something very bad is going to happen.
We are in Season 1, Episode 8, entitled Something Living, Something Dead. Now, as we came to understand at the end of the last episode, Mom, we thought was dead, is actually not. She did lapse into some kind of a coma or something like that, which is nasty, but we also found out that she cheated on Dad when Nikki was a lot younger, and he doesn't remember it. Bad news for Rachel. She is locked into this, and she fully understands the depth and the width of what's going on. She's either going to marry Nikki and hope that he is, in fact, her soulmate, or she can bounce and pass the curse on to Nikki's family. Either way, she's not cool with it. But the good news this episode, as we find out, is that she found a bit of a loophole/escape clause. She found a weirdo ritual that can kind of transform her into his soulmate.
She found it from the gal that possessed the sister, right?
Portia,
yeah.
We also, where the fuck does Portia get off being a necromancer all of a sudden?
Well, she was just the vessel, right?
Sure, yeah.
For the seance that they did.
But apparently she's versed in this stuff, because she's like, good luck for you, I can summon the dead.
Oh, that is, I don't know.
So weird. So weird.
A bitchy necromancer.
A bitchy, uptight,
Valley girl.
Beverly Hills Snatch necromancer.
Yeah.
Just my favorite type of necromancer. Fuck.
No wonder Portia doesn't have a boyfriend.
I mean, I still think she's hot. Is my wife in here anywhere? I
don't hear things exploding in the microwave anymore.
Not yet, anyway. So that's going on. What we need here is a little bit of a twist on the old adage. What we need is something living, something dead, something borrowed, and something red. She needs to, I believe, eat or ingest all these things.
Yes, and you see it at the end, and good night, was that fucking disgusting.
Good. Complete the ritual. Okay. Good for her. So we have to jump to some immediate conclusions, because as we learned at the start of this episode, we are 1 hour away from the actual wedding ceremony. That sucks because Mom is in a coma. We're trying to get her up because this is her dying wish. Dad wants to pull the plug because he says, I didn't realize this till now. Dad is played by Ted Levine.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know?
No.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
He doesn't sound like Ted Levine in this movie. And maybe it's just because of the limited dialogue, but...
Yeah.
Is she a great big fat person?
Yeah.
I'd fuck me. I didn't realize that until this episode for some reason. I apologize. We're kind of we have less than an hour before the wedding ceremony. Rachel has committed herself to marrying Nicky because she believes that she loves him and he loves her, and they are in fact soulmates, but at the same time, she wants a little insurance. Rightfully so, because she could die in a very disgusting way. So we have Portia, who understands the gravity of the situation, rushing to cancel everything, but Rachel pushing back. The witness shows up, the big, old, crusty guy that is apparently immortal. He's like, oh, I've got all the things you'll need. So I don't know that I understand Rachel's logic here. Something living...
It showed a picture of it in the book.
We'll get to that in a second. Something dead. She decides to have Jude amputate her pinky toe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gets it done, man. Good thing
like
they have
champ.
Good thing they have a taxidermist studio there in the basement. Gets that done. She's limping around. Something living. She kind of sneaks up on Nicky and fucks him, and then scoops the jizz out.
Mm-hmm.
And
into
I guess
a champagne glass.
Yes, she's putting all the stuff in the champagne glass.
It was on the nose. If you look at the old English type photo, it was a guy blowing a load on the photo. So basically, or on the picture, it basically told you what you need to do.
I mean, I guess you don't want to leave a lot of margin of error for this. So she followed it to the T. Something borrowed. I think she took a penny from the mom or something. Hair from the mom.
She cut the hair.
Where did she get the penny from?
That was like Nicky's little thing. Like he said, I left it for you. It must have been like their, I don't know.
They had that
the thing they know about each other.
Tiny baby thing.
Yeah.
Where's your tiny baby? I got my tiny baby here. It's going back to episode 1. And then she puts it all in a champagne glass, including her fucking toe, and slams it down.
And the red was basically the ritual said it had to be something red, preferably blood, from your adversary.
That's right.
And she was trying to get Portia's blood.
That's right.
Because Portia's being such a fucking see you next Tuesday. But then she's like, well, fuck that. She meets up with the witness in the chapel, and she's like, oh, this is the fucking adversary.
Yeah.
So she fucking cuts him with the fucking broken champagne glass.
Champagne glass, yeah. She downs it right before the end credits, and Mom wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
did she actually drink it?
Yes.
It didn't show her drink it yet.
She was tipping it.
She was tipping it towards herself to drink it.
I don't. Okay.
Okay. Oh, well, see, Monica knows.
Yeah, she knows. So,
okay.
Hey, you dummy! She didn't drink it yet.
Clearly, I mean, I was going to write that off, but okay. Clearly, we need to keep an eye on that. And Mom wakes up, but she is not. Dad gives the sort of explanation that this isn't the first time she's lapsed into one of these comas, and every time she comes out, she's a little less and less like herself, which was his reasoning for wanting to pull the plug to begin with, because every time she comes out, she's less like herself.
Yeah.
She wanted to die as herself instead of living as somebody that she doesn't recognize.
I think he was on the verge of giving her like the old morphine soup.
Yeah, he was going.
I think he had a syringe on him, and
he was going to do the deed.
Yeah.
Rachel talked him out of it. She's like, just give me 40 minutes. It's her dying wish. She wants to see Nicky get married. We're going to do it. And that's pretty much where your episode ends. And we only have one episode left, ladies and gentlemen.
The
big
culmination.
Finale. Yeah.
We finally get to see what's going on here.
I think we have to write Rachel off at this point. So the thing that I keep thinking about is in the first episode, we saw that weird flashback sequence of all the dead bodies there in the
chapel.
Yes, and blood all over the place, like something got in there and just wreaked havoc.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Monica, don't answer.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Don't even think about it. I guess we're going to find out next week, man.
I'm not even going to try to speculate.
Don't even. I think... Okay, so what would be the worst case scenario in which everybody else is dead except Rachel? Because Rachel was still walking around in that little flashback. It would mean that she passed it on to them.
Yeah, but it doesn't kill him. No, I think it's not supposed to kill him immediately. It's not like, you get this curse, and then all of a sudden you all just fucking die.
Unless the ritual backfired and somehow fucked everything else up except for her. Yeah. They all got the shit except for her, I think is what happens. The death curse.
Oh, I gotcha. I don't know.
I don't know how she could fuck it up because she looked like she was nuts on with the... I don't know, man. I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't wait.
Yep.
I'm into it. Good show.
I can't wait till you guys see it either.
It's going to piss me off, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is going to piss me off, Monica. I can tell by that little laugh you did right there.
You know what's funny, too, is because the Red Queen is seeing the whole thing.
Oh, I know.
So she'll come down, sit down, and she's like, so, what do you think?
Yeah.
I'm like,
what do you think?
That's not it.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not speaking to you.
I'm like, just go away.
Just get out. All right, inmates. There you have it. Join us next week for the culmination of something very bad is about to happen. While you're catching up with that, we're going to tell you what movies we got to watch this week in a little segment called What Are You Looking At?
What are you looking at?
So, watching the original Prom Night got me all hot and bothered for a 80s slasher.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite of all time is a lesser-known one. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not. It's called The Majorettes.
I have not.
From 1986. It's written. I guess you could say it's written and directed by the same team that made Night of the Living Dead, minus George Romero. John Russo, Bill Hinsman. It's basically their idea of capitalizing on a Halloween-type scenario.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing. A group of high school cheerleaders getting knocked off one by one. Probably my favorite 80s standalone slasher outside of the franchises.
I'll have to check it out.
It's good. I went crazy and got the Blu-ray. Let me float this past you guys.
Yeah.
I'm probably the only physical media collector here. So I got the Majorettes.
Uh-huh.
And I think I paid $6 for this on Amazon.
Okay.
And then it does that fucking thing where it's like, people who bought this also bought this. So I got Trapped Alive, which I've never seen before, and hopefully plan to get it in at some point soon.
Okay.
No idea what this movie's about. Involves Monica, Trapped Alive. Ring any bells?
No.
Okay. I don't know.
The cover art is very salacious.
Sure. It's got a creepy guy with ripped jeans chasing a chick with her tits out. So I'm excited for that. We'll maybe next week I'll get to that. I watched that. The Majorettes, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's another weird thing. And Jason Harrell, if you're listening, you might be in the know on this. When I was growing up and I was like still in the weird kind of virginal horror phase where it was like still very scary, but I kind of was into it.
The forbidden fruit.
It was like, I'm into it. I had a VHS tape that I watched in my room. It was called, quote unquote, Screen Scaries. And it was basically like an hour infomercial for horror movies.
So like trailers and stuff? Or?
Trailers and like, I don't know, a 39-second interview with Linnea Quigley. James Karen hosted it, or he was like the voiceover. Like Tom Savini was in there for like a minute and a half, and so was like George Romero waving at the camera. And then it was like, oh, check out this movie. And then boom. And then, oh, how about this one where a guy gets killed? And then boom, the trailer. And it just kind of went on and on. And for some reason, I couldn't get that out of my head. So I'm like, oh, I'm sure it's on YouTube. So I go there, and it's not there. And then I just do like a Google thing, and then I go around and around. And eventually I found it on YouTube UK.
Okay.
But it was in like 8 4 to 5 minute blocks. So I got to watch it, which was cool, but at the same time it's like...
Pain in the ass.
I don't remember that. I think there was something in there. But anyway, I sort of half-assed watched Screen Scaries from 1987, which is, I don't know.
Just nostalgic watch.
Yeah, it took me back to the 6th grade when I had a VHS player in my bedroom and one tape. And I watched the fucking shit out of it.
And then the one you kept under the bed?
No, I didn't get that till the 8th grade.
Oh, gotcha.
That's all I got in this week. Monica, what do you got for us?
I got a list here.
Oh, boy.
I'll skim through the kind of non-horror movies. I checked out the new Michael movie.
Michael movie?
Yeah, Michael Jackson movie.
Oh, okay. I saw some clips of it. It looks good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Cool.
I finally checked out that movie with Blake Lively and her lawsuit, It Ends With Us.
Okay.
Boy, I could tell there was chemistry between her and him.
Her and Ryan Reynolds?
No, the guy that she sued, or sued her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think they had sex in real life.
I like to think they did. Because I like to think of Deadpool as a cuckold.
If you see the sexual tension in the movie, you know they did it.
Okay. Is it anything like the sexual tension in this room between me and Dusty?
Ooh.
No.
Hey, now.
No, it's not.
I finally checked out the new Mortal Kombat.
What'd you think?
I liked it a lot.
Me too.
Me too.
I did not expect that guy to go out like that soon.
But it was a cool kill.
God damn, man.
Fucking awesome kill.
Yes, it was very Games of Thrones because I was like, well, I
very
thought
Mortal
he
Kombat-y.
was going to be the dude that was going to
gotcha,
be the one to fix the fucking... And then boom. No, you are not, sir.
And, I thought I was going to have to, watch the first one, but I didn't need to. But I'm also afraid to watch the first one because of the special effects. I don't want to be disappointed.
Oh, they were just as good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, Goro was a little silly, I felt.
He looked like the fucking game. How are
like
you going to make him look?
Well, I don't think he needs to be in the movie. Is my opinion.
I think they introduced him too early.
Clearly, yeah.
He was fucking dead in 2 minutes.
I know.
It was dumb.
Yeah.
I disagreed with the decision to basically make him in the movie and have him die quickly.
He looked very animated to me. That's not a person. That's not a guy in there. I mean, is it any worse than the original Mortal Kombat where you could tell it was just a dude in a weird suit?
Yeah. And an animatronic face.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're probably right.
But the rest of it, Sub-Zero and Scorpion, that was cool. And then Reptile was in it. I was shitty that they killed him quick.
He did not last long.
But no, I think Mortal Kombat 2 was really good because it got into the tournament.
You know what I thought that... Okay, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but what I thought was really stupid, their reasoning for bringing Kano back. I love him. He's probably the saving grace of these movies. But, if you just looked in his pocket, you would have...
for the...
That's what... You brought him back from the dead. It's literally right there.
Yeah.
You didn't... Whatever.
That was pretty dumb.
It's stupid.
And then I checked out the new Faces of Death movie.
Oh, I heard good things. What did you think?
Oh, you heard good things?
I heard good things. Is it not? No?
Oh.
No bueno?
It's okay. It's I'll tell you a little bit. It's this chick is working online. She's the one that approves what you can see online.
Right.
And then there's a copycat. He's out there copying the Faces of Death, doing his own stuff, and then posting it.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I kind of didn't like the main girl.
Okay, that's fair.
I checked out Death Cycle.
What is that?
That was pretty good.
Okay.
So, it's a motorcycle killer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's pretty much two friends, I don't want to give it away because the first part is pretty good. But yeah, it's a motorcycle killer who gets revenge. And then I checked out Time of Death.
I heard good things about that too. It looks good. I saw the trailer. It looks good.
Yeah, I give that a thumbs up. You should watch that one. And then I went back a little. I think this one was bad. Embryo. Do you remember that one?
Early 80s, is that right?
Yeah, that's where the scientist takes the dog fetus and then grows it in the tube.
Yeah.
And then he decides to grow the woman.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's there was like a golden moment in Hollywood history where they could just invent their own science. And because we didn't have Google or any kind of intelligence in that region, we all just had to kind of, oh, yeah, that could totally happen. Oh, scary. They could take a dog and put it in a woman, or they could put a woman in a dog, and oh, it's so scary. And that was, again, pre-AIDS, post-cocaine. That sweet spot right there where just anything went.
And then I checked out Seven Snipers.
I have not heard of that. What is that?
Oh, so you know the girl that played in, I can't think of her name off the top of my head. She was the chick from Pitch Black, the first one that captured Riddick. And
Rhoda Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
And Silent Hill.
Yeah, Rhoda Mitchell.
Yes, so she plays in it. She's the main character. She's Army sniper, and oh my God, I can't think of his name. So anyway, this other sniper found out that she's alive, and he comes back to kill her.
Okay.
And then I went way back in time and watched The Monster Maker.
Oh,
from
wow.
1944.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I liked that one.
That's fun. It's a fun one. That's a good example of a classic drive-in movie.
Yeah, and it kept me interested.
Sure.
And then right after that, I went into The Unearthly.
Unearthly. What is that?
Yeah, that one is. I think what's his name? Barrymore. It's about he's running a science lab in the basement, and he's taken in these people, and he's turning them into monsters.
Is Bela Lugosi his butler?
No.
Okay.
No, he has a woman who's working with him. But yeah, they bring these people to the house who think they have issues, and he's going to fix them, and he is going to fix them. He's going to turn you into a monster.
I like that.
And then for some stupid reason, I decided to check out Don't Go in the Woods.
What's wrong with that one? It's dumb.
Well,
no. I know what's wrong with that one. It's dumb as hell. It's that's the one where the killer has like the weird beads on his face, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically just like an hour's worth of ridiculous kill scenes kind of looped together with a very loose storyline of some people, like some, I guess they're like hikers, but they just go out there, and like periodically you get like a minute and a half of dialogue from them, and then we cut to another random person in the woods who gets killed by this guy, right?
I know. But I have to tell you, I did enjoy the soundtrack for it.
Okay.
Because I thought the soundtrack was so good. I was like, damn, this is good. This is like total 80s soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. It was all synth.
The movie was ridiculous.
It was.
And that's all I watched.
You know, can I tell you what I remember the most about that movie? So, if I recall correctly, the very vague storyline involves two dudes and two chicks that are from the city, and they go walking into the woods to hike, right? Mm-hmm. Both of the chicks look like complete meth heads. I mean, like, seriously, like, right off the corner of 4th Street and, Lake. Like, just, like, spun out, bad teeth, sunken in. Like, one of them had a weird, like, butch kind of a thing, haircut going on.
Yes,
so weird. I don't know.
The one thing that I stuck out for me was that one scene where he was like hiding up in the rocks, and the killer was down below, and you saw the killer finally. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, that's Papa Jupe from The Hills Have Eyes.
Yes, but with better wardrobe. I'll give you that. Right on. Dusty, what do you got for us?
So, like I said, I watched the opus of In Search of Darkness 95-99. It was good. I like those. And like I said, I was laying around for a few days, and so that was basically, threw it on there, fell asleep, rewind back to where I fell asleep.
Of course, yeah.
It's one of those good ones, you can just kind of sleep to.
Yeah.
Then took the girls to the movie theater and nerded out on a little Masters of the Universe.
I heard good things so far.
It was so fun. So fun for the 80s Masters of the Universe dorcas that I was.
Nice.
I guess. It's total fan service. Characters looked amazing.
Cool.
What was so cool about it was, so He-Man and Transformers was my life as a youth of the 80s, right?
Of course.
Transformers came out, and I was super stoked for that, and it was good. It was a Michael Bay fucking spectacular.
Right.
Giant explosion. Okay, Masters of the Universe does not try to be serious.
Good.
It makes fun of itself, basically.
Nice.
And it was just a fun movie.
Cool.
Anybody that's a He-Man Dorcas from the 80s like myself needs to watch it.
Very
and
cool.
I would recommend the theater because it's just fun. So, like I said, so much fan service, so much, very spot on with character development as far as their look, the vehicle looks. It was great. And
very cool.
Funny. Like I said, it's fun. It makes fun of itself.
Love that.
A lot of cool Easter eggs, like the ones that Jason and Harold and I were talking about today. I couldn't believe they did that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I leaned over to the girls like, they used to do that, and they're like, you're a fucking dork, So, anyway.
Very cool.
A lot of fun. We started watching Widow's Bay. It's a series on Apple. That's pretty good.
Cool.
We're through 2 episodes so far. It's basically a small island community, I think off the coast of Massachusetts.
Okay.
The mayor is kind of I consider this, it's kind of horror comedy. The mayor is kind of a goofus, but he's trying to get more business drummed up for the island.
Okay.
And then there's the townies that drunk old bastard says, you can't bring the mainlanders here. The island's woke up now. And what the fuck does that mean? And they've got all these. It's just like every trope you can think of an old seafaring horror movie, right?
Love that.
And they
Those
have
are my
all.
favorite.
I got the Fog vibes from it, but they throw some humor in there, and they've got all these stories of all this shit that's happened. The clown face killer that was in the inn. There's
shit.
The widows, the siren basically. There's widows that'll drag you to your death out in the lighthouse rocks. I mean, all these fucking tropes of seafaring horror, right?
Love it. Yeah.
Urban legends,
I'm into it.
all this stuff. So it's pretty good. Like I said, we're on episode 2. We're going to definitely keep watching. It's a fun show.
Cool.
And then the only other thing we did was we went to the movies again, and the girls and I went and watched Disclosure Day, the Steven Spielberg alien thing. Not horror. What's that, Monica?
How was it?
I loved it. It was really good. But I'm a Spielberg guy, really good. I highly enjoyed that, and I don't want to say a whole lot about it, but obviously, I can. If you can get the premise from the trailer, a guy is kind of on the run from the Black Ops keeper of the knowledge, if you will, of alien contact, right? And they'll do anything they can to stop this guy from basically telling the world the truth. Really good movie. I highly recommend that one, and seeing it in the theater would be great too. Steven Spielberg, there are some things, right? Indiana Jones always gets out of a pickle, and you're like, oh, dude, come on. His whip grabs.
Of course.
So there's that element to it, John Williams' score. I mean, it's a Steven Spielberg, movie for sure. But there's one part I leaned over to the girl. I was like, all right, that wouldn't happen, as far as. But it's, it's Spielberg.
It's a fun movie.
Indy always gets his man, gets out of a situation. But it was a very, very good movie. I highly recommend it. So
cool.
And that's it. That's all I got.
All righty. Let's do some immersion therapy then.
Immersion therapy.
What did you guys think of She Came from the Woods from 2022?
Oh, God.
It wasn't that bad.
It was fucking horrible.
Oh, stop it right now.
I don't want to fucking finish this thing.
I didn't think it was that bad. It's silly. It's a clear homage. You know what I got? I got Fear Street vibes.
I got teenager fucking horror bullshit.
That's what it's supposed to be.
I know.
It's not. As far as like the cheesy cabin in the woods, kids getting killed in the woods trope goes, you could do a lot worse. Case in point, don't go in the woods, right, Monica?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. This one had Hot Mom from Stranger Things in it. I thought she was good. A little bit subdued, but I think it was meant to be more of a comedy than an actual horror film.
It says horror comedy when you click on it on Tubi, but
more comedy, less horror.
I didn't think it was funny either, though.
I got a couple chuckles. I mean, not many, but still.
Yeah, it was not my favorite.
It is all right. I will say it's all right. It's not anything I'm going to pick up on Blu-ray or anything like that. But for something to put on while you're folding the laundry, you could do a lot worse, I'd say. Monica, what'd you think of this one?
Oh, I love this movie.
Yeah?
I really love it. Because it's fun. It's not serious. It's just a good time movie.
I agree. For a much better version of this, check out Final Girls.
I love that one.
That one's way better.
That one's phenomenal.
Yeah. Also, I think it, like the Fear Street movies, kind of fit into this.
It did
a
give a
bit.
Fear Street
or at
vibe,
least
yeah.
Fear Street.
But I like Fear Street better than this, though. Well, the 80, what was it, the 71, the one that's in the camp?
That one's my favorite. Yeah. With Mad Max. It's fine. It's serviceable. It's I don't have any major complaints about it. I didn't catch I think it's PG-13. This is a teenage camp horror film, borderline. You could throw some nipples in there.
You could show this one to your kids.
You could.
Oh, you totally
could. You're not going to terrify anybody.
I bet you I'd show this to my kids. She's like, this is boring.
Yeah, probably. It takes a little bit to get going, too, because you get a lot of camp counselor drama to start with. Yeah. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad at it. It's fine, I'll say. Monica, what do you got for us this week, love?
We are going to check out Cellar Door from 2024, and it's about a couple who leave the city and find their dream house, and you cannot open the cellar door.
Okay.
That's it.
Check that shit out, inmates. We'll do the same, and we can compare notes next week. But now it's time for a round of Who is Daddy?
Who is Daddy?
First, my clues from last week. Well, I am a horny college, intellectual. I'm not quite the stud of the group, but I am here, and I'm horny, and my would-be love interest is here also, and we are headed off to a spring break type situation at a cabin in the woods. And everything was going swimmingly until my fucking jerk-off friend shot the homeless guy, whose dead body happened to fall into the local reservoir, and now we all have this bizarre flesh-eating, skin-peeling... I don't think it's a virus, but it is definitely spreading quickly. Maybe waterborne, or maybe it's traveling through the water. I don't know, but skin is coming off, and it's still kind of hot because Serena Vincent's in it, and she shaves her legs, and that stuff comes off, but you get to see her boobs first. I am, of course, Cabin Fever, ladies and gentlemen. That's a layup. And speaking of layups, here comes my clues for this week. Hey, I'm a bit of a mobster over here, huh? We're in New York City, the Big Apple. Oh, shit, I just got bit by a vampire. Now I gotta turn my other mobster friends into vampires too. Hey, what are you talking about? Oh, no, I might be a mobster who was bit by a vampire. And I think the best bet for me now is to turn my crime family into vampires also, so that we can all enjoy vampireness together and really rule the Big Apple under our criminal thumbs. I really hope that the very hot vampire that bit me isn't running around with a shotgun trying to fix the problem by blowing the heads off of all the vampires that I've created, because that would create a big problem, even though she's crazy hot and I'm really into her. Who might I be, inmates? Tune in next week and I will drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, I think that's about going to do it for us. A little bit of a long show this week, but that's okay because it was extra short last week. So there's that for you.
So you get your money's worth.
Absolutely. Join us next week for the 2010 remake of The Crazies. We'll give our conclusions on that and how they compare and contrast next week. Like, comment, subscribe wherever you heard this show. That helps our visibility quite a bit. We do have a Patreon campaign running. Just head on over to paddedroompodcast.com. Find everything you need from us there. In the meantime, you guys got anything else?
Nope. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
For our chuffed friends overseas, video games that are being turned into movies, zombie movies that never quite happened but probably should have, fucking things that get into the water that you didn't think were in the water and you shouldn't have drank, but you still got to drink water and now they're making you off. And the Padded Room Podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.
I want to know how to